There's one lord here in the Houses of Parliament that would like to see this particular building closed down and then reopened as a museum. Seemingly he wants to relocate one of London's most historical homes and houses to either Manchester or Birmingham. But why? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Lovely to see you today. Yes, it's still windy, it's still rainy, and behind me, of course, the gloom and dankness of the wonderful Houses of Parliament that have been here now for so many years. Apparently though, according to good sources, the building is sinking into the River Thames. And yes, I'm not surprised with all that wokery, are you? But on a more serious note, they are having to spend quite a few million apparently to refurbish it. Not only that, get this, apparently it's full of rats. So it's sinking and it's got rats. All you need is a ship going past, right? Anyway, back to the more serious news, simply because the MP, I think he's an MP, something to do with Parliament, had a bit of a role in Tony Blair's government. Andrew Adonis, or Lord Adonis as he's known, basically has stated that it's now high time not to waste money on refurbishing this historic building, but to simply, well, patch it up or do it up and then hand it over to another building, the V&A, the Victoria and Albert Museum, which of course is based in Kensington. Not as some might think a bad idea, but this is already part museum anyway, and I'm not talking about the relics inside. They do these wonderful splendid tours, of course, of the Houses of Commons and Parliament, so you can already see really what goes on. What he's now basically suggesting is to save all of that money and build brand new Parliament buildings in either Birmingham or Manchester. But this, as you can imagine, has been met with uproar. It's a dry January, as we also say in news, so this focuses him back in the newspaper. You know, simply people are talking about him. It's a very clever move. I've met him and yes, let's just say I've met him, right? What's interesting to note as well though is that there's no intention right now, but if this particular story got a bit of groundswell, you never know in this woke world, do you? I'd love to know what you think. Should Parliament be closed down and of course stripped of its official use now and turned into a museum? Or do you want to see it remaining as it is? And can you honestly see our British monarchy wanting to schlep up to Birmingham or Manchester every time there's another crisis in the Houses of Parliament? London is centre, of course, of the United Kingdom. It's what it's known for worldwide. But as ever, let me know what you think. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.